Welcome back, amazing hackers. It's Uncle Red here, ready to share an in-depth look at the SolarWinds hack. A complex and intriguing cyber attack that made headlines in 2021. We'll be delving into the technical details, so put on your thinking caps and let's get started. In December of 2020, the cybersecurity world was shaken by the discovery of a highly sophisticated cyber attack campaign that exploited the popular network management software Orion. The perpetrators, believed to be the Russian state-sponsored group APT-29, infiltrated thousands of companies and government agencies worldwide, including major players like Microsoft, Cisco, and Intel. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. The attackers gained entry by compromising the software build system for SolarWinds Orion platform. They inserted a malicious backdoor dubbed Sunburst into the legitimate software updates for the Orion platform. This stealthy method allowed them to bypass detection. Sunburst was a particularly sophisticated piece of malware designed to blend in with regular network traffic, evade detection, and maintain persistence in the target systems. Once the compromised updates were installed by unsuspecting organizations, the attackers gained access to their systems and began to move laterally, seeking valuable data and control over critical assets. With the backdoor in place, the attacker could access sensitive information, steal login credentials, and gain further access to connected systems. They also used several advanced techniques to maintain persistence, including forging authentication tokens, creating new accounts with elevated privileges, and disabling security features. This level of sophistication and the attacker's ability to blend in with normal traffic made the hack incredibly challenging to detect and remediate. The aftermath of the SolarWinds hack exposed glaring vulnerabilities in our interconnected world. Affected organizations scrambled to migrate the breach, while cybersecurity experts pondered the extent of the damage and the motives behind the attack. Some suspect it was an act of espionage, while others believe it was a show of force, demonstrating the powers of the attacker. So now that we have an overview of the SolarWinds hack, let's dig deeper into some of the technical details, specifically the backdoor that allowed the attacker to gain entry into the target system. The Sunburst backdoor was a Trojanized version of SolarWinds.Orion.core.businesslayer.dll, a legitimate component of the Orion platform. The attackers injected a small piece of code into this DLL, which would then load and execute additional payloads as the Orion software ran on target systems. This carefully crafted backdoor exhibited several features designed to evade detection and enable stealthy operations. Number 1. Delayed activation. After the compromised update was installed, the Sunburst backdoor would remain dormant for up to 2 weeks, making it harder to link to any suspicious activity to the update. Number 2. Blending in with legitimate traffic. The backdoor communicated with its command and control servers by mimicking legitimate Orion Improvement Program protocol traffic, or IOP protocol traffic, making it difficult to identify this malware as malicious. Number 3 is obfuscation. The malware used domain-generated algorithms, DGAs, to create seemingly random domains for its C2 infrastructure, command and control that is. This makes it harder for security researchers to track and block these domains. And number 4 is selective targeting. The Sunburst backdoor was designed to only engage with specific targets that were of interest to the attacker. This further minimized the risk of detection. In summary, the Sunburst backdoor's technical sophistication, stealth, and ability to blend in with legitimate network activity allowed the attackers to gain and maintain access to their target systems for an extended period. The SolarWinds hack serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present threats lurking in our digital world. As technology continues to advance, the importance of cybersecurity and a deep understanding of complex threats cannot be overstated. Before we wrap up our exploration of the SolarWinds hack, let's discuss the full aftermath of this unprecedented cyber attack and its impact on cybersecurity practices and policies. In the immediate aftermath of the SolarWinds hack discovery, SolarWinds released patches and updates to address the Sunburst backdoor and advised affected customers to upgrade immediately. The United States, along with cybersecurity experts worldwide, worked tirelessly to identify the full scope of the attack and determine the necessary steps for recovery. The SolarWinds hack had a significantly long-term impact on the way organizations and governments view and approach cybersecurity. Here are some key takeaways. Number one is the increased emphasis on the supply chain security because companies and governments became acutely aware of the risk associated with their software supply chains and began implementing more stringent security measures. Number two is greater focus on zero trust architectures. The attack highlighted the need for organizations to adopt a never trust, always verify approach when granting access to sensitive data and systems, even when dealing with trusted partners. And then we have number three, enhanced threat sharing and collaboration. The attack also prompted an increase in threat intelligence sharing and collaboration between public and private sector organizations to better combat future threats. Last of all, we have regulatory changes. Governments around the world began revising and introducing new cybersecurity regulations to mitigate the risk of similar attacks in the future. The SolarWinds hack was a watershed moment in the world of cybersecurity, demonstrating the devastating potential of advanced cybersecurity threats. Its aftermath prompted a global reassessment of cybersecurity practices, ultimately leading to a more resilient and better prepared cyber ecosystem. Thank you for joining me in this comprehensive look at the SolarWinds hack, its technical details, and its far-reaching aftermath. Stay safe and vigilant, friends. Until next time. This is Uncle Red signing off.